What happens when a prince steps onto a windswept moor, not just as a royal figurehead, but as a steward of the land and a champion of its unsung heroes? Welcome back to our channel, where we peel back the layers of the British royal family's most captivating stories, weaving together duty, drama, and raw human emotion. Today, we're diving deep into Prince William's transformative visit to the rugged, soul-stirring landscapes of Dartmoor on June 12, 2025, a journey that was far more than a ceremonial stroll. From unveiling a groundbreaking conservation plan to standing face-to-face with those who risk their lives to protect this wild heart of England, William's actions sent ripples far beyond the moor. What does this moment reveal about the man destined to be king? Stay with us, because this story is about to unfold with breathtaking intensity. If you're as gripped by the royals saga as we are, hit that like button and subscribe to keep these tales alive. To understand the weight of this moment, let's step back and trace the path that led William to Dartmoor's craggy hills. As the Duke of Cornwall, a title he inherited when his father, King Charles III, ascended the throne in 2022, William took on a mantle steeped in history. The Duchy of Cornwall, founded in 1337, isn't just a private estate, it's a sprawling legacy spanning 20 counties, primarily in England's southwest, designed to fund the heir while demanding vigilant stewardship. Dartmoor, a 368-square-mile expanse of granite tors, rolling heather, and ancient stone circles in Devon, is one of its most cherished treasures. This isn't just land, it's a living tapestry of rare wildlife, from skylarks to marsh fritillary butterflies, and a cultural touchstone for communities with centuries-old grazing rights. But Dartmoor faces relentless threats. Climate change brings erratic rains and scorching summers, while wildfires, like the one that ravaged Northmoor earlier this year, scar its delicate ecosystems. William's father, a trailblazer in environmental advocacy, set a high bar with his own green initiatives. Now, as Charles navigates health challenges, William is stepping into the spotlight, his visit to Dartmoor a pivotal moment to prove his mettle. But what did he bring to this wild frontier, and why does it resonate so deeply? That's where the story ignites. The centerpiece of William's visit was a revelation that could reshape Dartmoor's destiny. He unveiled a monumental 20-year environmental strategy, a vision so bold it's being hailed as one of Britain's most ambitious conservation efforts. This isn't a band-aid solution or a fleeting promise, it's a sweeping, decades-long commitment to breathe new life into Dartmoor's wilderness, restore its fragile habitats, and arm it against the escalating impacts of climate change. Imagine a moor where degraded peatlands pulse with water again, where rare plants and birds flourish, and where the land stands resilient against floods and droughts. The plan hinges on 3 pillars: reimagining grazing practices, boosting biodiversity, and restoring peatlands, each a lifeline for the moor's survival. At 2 Royal Bog, a key restoration site, William saw this work firsthand, walking through trenches and dams designed to revive carbon-rich soils. He was visibly inspired, a source close to the visit shared, asking detailed questions and beaming with enthusiasm. The Prince and Princess of Wales's Instagram story brought the moor's raw beauty to millions, with sweeping shots of misty valleys and workers knee-deep in mud. But there's a deeper pulse to this mission. What's driving William's passion? Let's peel back the curtain. This strategy isn't a solo act, it's a symphony of collaboration, uniting scientists, conservationists, and local commoners, whose ancient grazing rights make them stewards of the land. Grazing shapes Dartmoor's open vistas, but mismanaged, it can erode soils and choke native plants. The plan explores innovative approaches, like rotational grazing, to balance livestock with nature's needs. Biodiversity is another cornerstone, safeguarding Dartmoor's unique species, think delicate orchids, darting dragonflies, and the haunting call of the cuckoo. Restoring peatlands, meanwhile, is a climate game-changer. These soggy, carbon-storing bogs hold more carbon than forests, and healthy ones prevent downstream flooding. At 2 Royal Bog, William saw how blocking drainage ditches re-wets the land, trapping carbon and reviving wildlife. It's painstaking work, a ranger explained, but it's like giving the moor its heartbeat back. The Duchess plan blends cutting-edge science with local wisdom, a nod to William's pragmatic approach. But here's the twist. This visit wasn't just about long-term dreams, it was about honoring those fighting for Dartmoor right now. Midway through the day, the narrative shifts to a moment of raw, humbling gratitude. William stepped away from policy and peatlands to meet a group of heroes who'd faced a different kind of battle, a wildfire that tore through Northmoor earlier in 2025. Wildfires are a growing menace, fueled by dry spells and rising temperatures, capable of obliterating ecosystems and threatening lives. These responders, firefighters, Dartmoor National Park rangers, and members of the Commoners' Council put everything on the line to save the moor. Firefighters battled flames through choking smoke, rangers leveraged their intimate knowledge of the terrain, and commoners, with their deep-rooted connection to the land, guided efforts with precision. William didn't offer a distant wave or a scripted nod, he met them as equals, his words carrying the weight of a future king. "Your bravery is the moor's lifeline," he told them, his voice thick with emotion. One firefighter, eyes still red from smoke, said, his thanks meant more than any medal. This wasn't just protocol, it was a prince acknowledging the human cost of protecting a shared heritage. But what does this duality, visionary plans paired with gritty gratitude, tell us about William's heart? That's the question that's keeping us glued. Let's unpack the symbolism woven into this visit. William's choice to center his day on conservation wasn't just a nod to his father's legacy, it was a declaration of his own. The 20-year plan is a bold stake in the ground, signaling that the duchy, under his stewardship, will lead the charge on climate action. His Instagram posts, vibrant with Dartmoor's greens, browns, and misty horizons, weren't mere optics, they were a rallying cry, inviting the public to join the fight. By showcasing two Royal Bog's muddy, unglamorous work, he made conservation relatable, not elite. Meanwhile, his tribute to responders was a masterstroke of humanity. Their weathered faces and calloused hands told a story of sacrifice, one William amplified with his presence. Together, these acts paint a portrait of a prince who bridges the grand and the grounded, who sees Dartmoor not as a static asset, but as a living, breathing legacy. The Duchess plan, with its focus on peatlands, positions William as a climate warrior, while his gratitude to responders grounds him in the now. Could this be the blueprint for his future reign, a blend of bold vision and deep empathy? Let's dive deeper. This visit carries weight far beyond Dartmoor's rolling hills. The monarchy, navigating King Charles's health struggles and a public increasingly skeptical of its relevance, needs to prove it's more than pomp and pageantry. William's environmental advocacy does just that, aligning the crown with one of the defining issues of our time, climate change. The Duchess' 20-year plan isn't just about one moor, it's a template for landowners across the UK, from the Crown Estate to private trusts. Peatlands, storing up to 20% of the UK's soil carbon, are a quiet but mighty weapon in the climate fight, and William's championing them sends a signal. The monarchy can lead with action, not just words. His gratitude to responders, meanwhile, humanizes the crown, showing it values the grit of ordinary heroes. Posts on X reflect the public's pulse, with users like @GreenRoyalist praising William as a king who gets it, while others, like @EcoSkeptic, argue the plan's scale falls short of the crisis. This tension, between bold action and towering expectations, defines William's path. But what obstacles lie ahead, and how will he navigate them? That's the drama that's got us hooked. Zooming out, William's visit wasn't just about Dartmoor, it was about redefining the monarchy's role in a warming, uncertain world. The Duchess' strategy, with its 20-year horizon, mirrors William's long-game mindset, a prince who's playing chess while others play checkers. By uniting scientists, farmers, and rangers, he's building a coalition that could outlast his reign, ensuring Dartmoor's legacy endures. His Instagram posts, liked by millions, brought the moor's story to a global audience, making conservation a shared mission. Yet, the responders' meeting was the emotional core, a reminder that plans mean nothing without people. Firefighters shared stories of sleepless nights, rangers spoke of navigating smoke-blind trails, commoners described rallying neighbors to save livestock. William listened, not as a distant royal, but as a man moved by their courage. This balance, between strategic vision and human connection, could be his greatest strength. But will it be enough to silence the skeptics and cement his legacy? That's the question that keeps us watching. As we reflect, this story is a rich tapestry of hope, heart, and resolve. William's Dartmoor visit wasn't a fleeting photo op, it was a manifesto for a modern monarchy. The 20-year strategy promises a Moor reborn, its peatlands soaking up carbon, its wildlife thriving. His tribute to responders honored the now, their sacrifices a vivid reminder that conservation is as much about people as policy. Together, these moments reveal a prince ready to lead with purpose, not pomp, building on Charles S. Green legacy while carving his own path. Dartmoor, with its ancient stones and wild spirit, was the perfect stage, a place where history meets urgency, where a future king proved the crown can adapt, inspire, and endure. This isn't just about a Moor, it's about a monarchy finding its footing in a world that demands action. So, what's next for William and his mission to green the crown? That's the mystery we're dying to unravel. What's your take? Is William's conservation push the spark the monarchy needs to stay relevant, or does the climate crisis demand bolder moves? How did his tribute to Dartmoor's heroes resonate with you? Drop your thoughts in the comments, we read every one and cherish your insight. If this deep dive into William's Dartmoor journey kept you gripped, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the notification bell for more royal sagas. Stay with us for every twist and turn in the Windsor tale. Until next time, keep watching, and let's keep the conversation alive.